All right, might have to do this in pieces, upload them so they're smaller little videos, but here's problem number 2. Problem number 2 started you off with tangent theta being 3, cosine was greater than 0, so again, tangent being positive, again, that's 1 and 3 for all spider stays crunchy, and cosine is greater than 0, that happens in 1 and 4, so we're here in quadrant number 1 again. All right, so tangent theta is equal to 3. I can go find cotangent theta. Right away doing the reciprocal identity, so we're just going to take the reciprocal of that, flip it. So cotangent ends up being 1/3. All right, the last one we did 1 plus tangent squared equals secant squared. We'll do that one again. All right, you don't have to. You could use 1 plus cotangent squared equals cosecant squared and find cosecant first. Again, it's your choice. All right, so we'll do 1 plus tan squared equals secant squared. All right, I'm going to take out the tangent and we will replace that with 3 from up here. 3 squared is 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. And we're going to square root both sides, so we get the square root of 10 equals secant theta. Now it's positive again, it would be plus or minus here, all right, but it's positive because we're in quadrant number 1. Now secant's buddy is cosine. So cosine theta is going to be that flip, so it's going to be 1 over the square root of 10, and then we rationalize it, so it's going to be root 10 over 10. All right. So now we have 4 out of our 6. All right, we can use whatever we need to go on. Let's do, since we have cosine again, we'll do sine squared theta equals 1 minus cosine squared theta. Again, from your Pythagorean identities. Cosine is root 10 over 10. And we're going to square that. So sine squared theta, 1 minus. When you square the square root of 10, that's going to be 10. And then the 10 squared for my denominator is going to be 100. You can reduce that right now into 1/10, which is totally fine. Makes your life a little bit easier. This is going to turn into 10 over 10. When I subtract, I get 9 over 10. And now we're going to square root both sides. So I get the square root of 9 over the square root of 10. The square root of 9 is 3. And then I have to rationalize that into 3 root 10 over 10. And sine theta is going to be 3 root 10 over 10. Okay. Last one to get would be cosecant. I'm just going to take the reciprocal of that. I could do that right back from here. 3 over root 10, when I flip that, ends up being root 10 over 3 for cosecant. All right. Again, I gave you one trig function. We ended up having to use 2 different identities in order to solve, all right, to get our remaining 5. All right, we'll wrap that one up and come back and do problem number 3 here in a second.